Welcome back to another edition of the Nomad Summit podcast. In fact, Christoph, we passed the 25 mark last week, so we're still going steady, and we're on episode 26. And this is actually recorded on the same day, just a little bit before this episode comes out. So this comes out on November 12th, which is a very unique day for me as well.
Happy birthday, Palle. Happy birthday. Maybe
you.
Lazar and me, we will quickly sing for you.
No, don't.
No worries.
Happy birthday. We didn't even know. Okay.
I've had too many of those anyway. So we are again joining from different parts of the world. Well, different parts of Europe, actually. Lazar, our guest today, you're in Serbia,
right,
in Niš. And Christoph, you're on your, dare I say, annual trip to Ukraine, helping the Ukrainians. You're in Kyiv right now?
It's already my 8th trip and the second this year. So it's much more than annual. Yes, I've again driven a vehicle for the Armed Forces of Ukraine, this time with the 48th convoy of NAFO and Help 99, and the biggest ever. So yesterday we handed over 50 trucks to different units of the Armed Forces of Ukraine. And so this is also one of the occasions where I, back in the days, met Johnny here in Kyiv, and where we also recorded a podcast episode when I was here last time in July. So yes, I'm back now in the capital of Ukraine until I'll leave towards Warsaw tonight on the night train, from where I will then make my way via Abu Dhabi to Bangkok, and from there with the night train next week, the week after next week, up to Chiang Mai, and we'll prepare the next Nomad Summit on the ground.
Wow.
Today with us here is Lazar, one of the scholarship winners of this year's Nomad Summit. And the reason why this is such a great coincidence with your birthday and with Lazar here on the show is that we also have just started the application process for this next Nomad Summit's scholarship program. So Lazar, welcome.
Thank you very much.
And Chris, maybe before we start the conversation with Lazar, can you tell us a little bit about the scholarship, why you decided to have that as a part of the Nomad Summit, and what it's all about?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the Nomad Summit is a platform for everyone on their journey, from employee to remote employee to freelancer to founder to business owner to investor, like this staircase to financial freedom and location independence. And while we are really good in bringing people together from all those stages to meet, we acknowledge that especially at the beginning of that journey, especially when you're young and you do that in the very early days of your career, you might lack the funding for that. And you might have like some extra benefit of what the Nomad Summit can bring to you. And that's why we last year decided to give this a try. You know, as an event organizer, you often get inquiries by people that can't afford the ticket and ask for discounts or if they can volunteer or something. But we thought, especially as for the volunteers, we work with locals, with Thais, with the Thai University, and really want to give that opportunity to people locally. We thought we would take this, what others might call like a social ticket or something, to the next level and actually embrace the opportunities that come with it, call it a scholarship, tailor a complete package with that. So it's a free ticket. It is a little bit of stage time where our scholars can present themselves, their challenges, what they have to offer on the main stage to everybody. It comes with a mentorship, and also what we managed last year. This year we're still working on it. Not sure. I mean, I hope we can bring things together. But last year we managed to also organize free accommodation in Chiang Mai for the entire week around Nomad Summit and the Nomad Week. So it's a really, really valuable package, as we believe, to help people at the beginning of their journey. But I mean, there's almost no one better to talk more about that than Lazar himself, who was one of the lucky winners of this.
Lazar, how did you hear about it, and why did you decide to apply?
So how did I hear about it? My friend sent me, Milan Milutinovic. He's a really I don't know, one of the famous digital nomads. And he sent me an Instagram post. And whenever I get posts like that for, I don't know, for example, giveaway, scholarship, or something to win for, let's say, like good value, I'm not big of a fan, to be honest. And I was thinking about it. And then I was like, okay, I don't have nothing to lose, just to try, because it was easy to apply. It was just film a video, film some, like, couple questions of a form. And I was like, okay, that sounds good. I might just fill it in 5 minutes, film the video, send it over, and see what happens. So that's exactly what happened. And then, I don't know, like a couple of days after, I got an email that I won. I was like, okay, now everything changes. I was like, okay, I didn't even know that this is possible. Like, okay, what did I want? Let me see that first. And I was like, okay, free ticket for accommodation. Then I have 7 days there to be with. And then I have, as Chris already said, like couple minutes on the stage. I was like, oh, then I need to get out of my comfort zone, and then to speak in front of like 200, 300, 400 people. I don't know. I was like, this might be really of a challenge, but yeah, I was like, hey, since I got it, there is no like going back. So I was like, I would just go into it and then think about it and then see what happens.
But you're not technically a nomad, are you?
I desire to be one.
Aspiring nomad.
Aspiring nomad, yeah, exactly. So I spent 1 year completely out of Serbia, starting from 2024 August. And I was nomad for 1 year. And I want to get back to that time and to those activities and everything, because I went to Thailand first. I visited like 2 islands and 4 cities. Then I went to Vietnam. Then I visited there like 3 cities, and I enjoyed every bit of it, like every second of it. Doesn't matter if it's good or bad, ups and downs. It was amazing.
So what is it that you do? What's your location-independent job or business that allows you to spend so much time abroad and work from there?
So I'm a little bit all over the place right now. Since I started online journey like 1.5 years ago. So the primary thing that I'm focusing on is social media marketing. That I'm helping, doesn't matter who is the person or the organization. That comes with the agencies, small businesses, or maybe even just personal brands, or just one-man show. Writing scripts, scenarios for the videos, and mostly that is cinematics, storytelling, with B-rolls, short-form content. And I have a team of video editors that has helped me to fulfill my creativity. So I will do the creativity work, send it over to them, and then video editors do the rest. And beside that, the content creation is something that I really love doing, and on a path to make that not a side hustle anymore, but something that will bring me good income and that I can be stable with it.
Yeah, so you're a bit all over the place now, and it's very appropriate that you're in a town in Serbia called Niš, because you're trying to find your niche.
In Niš. Exactly. Yeah, and the third project, like, it's not only 2 things. The third project is I'm helping one of my good friends launch academy/course/one-on-one program for video editors in e-commerce space. So he has a hiring platform. I'm helping with that too, filming videos, doing the outbound for getting clients or leads in. So a lot of things, and that's what I love to do, and that's what made me actually like fell in love with it, starting the nomad journey, packing my 2 backpacks and going somewhere else that I didn't even Googled. So I would just like, okay, let me book the ticket and I will find a way. It's basically the same with the day work that I'm doing right now.
Getting back to the time that you spent in Chiang Mai during the Nomad Summit week, I remember when I just started traveling almost 10 years ago, I came to a conference for travel content creators. And all of a sudden, I felt a sense of community because I didn't need to explain myself. These people got me. Did you have the same feeling hanging out with nomads in Chiang Mai?
Absolutely. I mean, as you said, I feel like I came home.
Right.
Even though I never, I heard of Chiang Mai a couple months before, like half a year before Nomad Summit. And everyone was saying about Nomad Summit, and Chiang Mai is the best place for nomads, not just nomads, but people who love content, who love traveling, who love that lifestyle. And me starting to believe and attract that to my life. I was like, okay, I want to go there. I don't know how, I don't know when, but I don't know, my path will lead there sometime. And then when I came, it was like nothing that, I mean, it was good, but it was better in person. Like what people told me, the stories, they were also a little bit hard to believe. But then when I came there, it was like more like through the roof. I was like, this is not impossible. I was like, every day it was like, I don't know, dopamine hits. Like whenever I go somewhere or like I meet someone, or it doesn't matter if I'm on the conference or somewhere else, it's amazing. And like people there, they're just like making you feel comfortable, and you can say whatever you want. They'll find a way to understand you and make you feel comfortable, and then talk about it. They'll ask questions to know more, and it was a nice experience. Yeah, I can't wait to come back there.
And I mean, you've been ready for it. You wanted that. You were like a sponge that was ready to soak that all in, and you made the most out of it. With that scholarship, you also got this mentorship, in your case by Lazar of the Nomad Magazine, who, by the way, was on this podcast here as well. And for everyone who wants to listen to her personal story, it's episode 21, where I sat down with Lazar on Madeira Island a couple of weeks ago. So she was mentoring you, Lazar, and she gave you the opportunity also to produce some things together. So if I'm not mistaken, you were kind of like taking the ownership of the Nomad Magazine's YouTube channel there. You were interviewing people and created an after movie that, I think when I checked yesterday, that has more views than the Chiang Mai video of Sergio Sala.
Really?
Sergio, if you listen to this, the competition is on.
Okay, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. Yes, Sergio is my friend. Actually, I met him like on every conference that we went, and then also on Nomad Summit. But yeah, that's amazing to hear. So Sergio, coming for you. Yeah, Lara was my mentor, and we did that gig where I needed to interview 8 people in one day. So it was from 9 or 10 a.m. until 6 p.m. It was like a whole day, but I was a little bit concerned. Can I do this? Is there energy in me to ask those questions, to do the work? And the letter was, we had like, I don't know, like 5 calls before the gig. And I was like, this is helping me not just to get the job done, but to take these advices and skills that she has, because she made a bunch of videos when it comes to interviewing people more than me. I did like just a couple, like 5, let's say 5, but she did like thousands or hundreds, I don't know.
Yeah, so it was like she created the perfect role for you. And if you watch these videos with Lazar, the anchorman,
yeah,
it looks like you are born for this.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoy being in front of a camera, but I didn't use some of the things that she told me when it comes to being in front of a camera for a couple hours. I'm like used to getting in front of a camera like for a couple minutes, but hours, that's a hell of a work. But yeah, with that mentorship program, it's not only that you can ask also different questions. It doesn't have to be only business side or something to do with the videos or something else. You can also ask for mindset or to ask for her point of view. Maybe she has something different and maybe that will change your perspective on something, and then you can just dive deep into it, or you can just be kind of like a stoic about it, or get things easier to yourself, not to get overwhelmed or something. So it's not only like, let's get better in video and content creation. It's like also, let's become a good friend.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. This is what these in-person events are for. You had this extra head start with the scholarship where you got this additional exposure. And I guess after you were on the main stage, everyone knew you. So when you walked around like the pool party or went to find your lunch table, then people had seen your face. By the way, this episode is brought to you by GigSky. They are our amazing sponsors of the Nomad Summit, and they support this episode here. GigSky is a eSIM provider that offers global connectivity and have just launched their product GigSky One. That's a global subscription for data plans all around the world. And I'm actually right now using it for the first time here in Ukraine. Usually when I went for these convoys, I got the SIM card of a friend of mine for the trip. But as I'm traveling in another direction afterwards, I had to find another solution. And so the easiest was just to give GigSky a try. So I downloaded their app, installed the eSIM, booked an unlimited data package here. And here we go. So it works like a charm. Thank you, GigSky, also for supporting this episode and the Nomad Summit in January. So back to your story, Lazar. Before we hit the recording button, you mentioned that people that you met at the Nomad Summit also helped you in the next steps with your business. Tell us more about that.
Let me ask you actually a question. How many people are coming, like approximately, by every event?
Yeah, so with the last one, we were about 250 people in the room. And this was after this long COVID break. So honestly, the preparations for the 2025 Nomad Summit in Chiang Mai were a little bit of an uphill battle, as the brand had faded a little and we were new organizers. Yeah. So people first wanted to see us deliver, so both on the sides of partnerships as well as ticket sales. So we were quite glad to get those 250 people together. But now it feels like after we delivered and we produced such a quality event, everything is much, much easier. So I hear so many people telling me that they for sure want to come to Chiang Mai in January, and also acquiring partners is much, much easier this year. The only thing that we really, really need to teach people is if they have made the decision that they want to come, please, please, please buy your ticket early. Don't buy last minute. You will make the work, the life of us as the organizers so much easier. And you will also have a much better quality event if you give us the freedom to be able to plan, that we know how big of a venue do we need for the after party, how much food needs to be pre-ordered, how much of this and that do we order beforehand. So if you want this event to be better quality and you know that you're coming, buy your ticket today. You will make your life easier and ours as well.
And now to answer to your question, that's why I had to ask this one, because in 250 people, I met like 50 of them, let's say. And every 50 of them were high valued people. Doesn't matter if it's just business or like EQ, like friendships and everything. So to answer to your question, out of 250 people, I met Max, who basically kind of like changed everything that I was doing by that time. So he held one event during the Nomad week, but we connected actually on the first night where everything was chill and everything was just, let's grab a drink, talk, meet a bunch of people and just connect with everyone before the whole event starts. I met him that night, and then throughout whole week we became really good friends. And then 1 month after, he sent me like a text message. Yo, I connected you with one of my friends. He's interested in video editors. You told me that you have video editors and you're writing scripts and doing everything. So he has clients. So I think you're a perfect match. I send you your contact, and then you see how everything will go in the future. Fast forward a couple months, I met that guy. Actually, we were at that time in the same place, Ho Chi Minh City, in Vietnam. And then we did a lot of work together. We got a lot of clients together. We did a good job with them. And let me put it this way, the rest will be history. But like, we are still in contact, still doing business. So that's why I asked the question, how many people are coming there? And then everyone that I met was high valued person. And it's not only just that, like, let me be somewhere for 7 days. I will spend time with high quality people, and then I will be on my own. I will continue doing whatever I was doing, and that's it. No, here, like, things are happening. Things are happening. Someone is texting you a couple months later. Something is giving you people that will boost your business or your personal brand or whatever. So when it comes to that, it's a good connection and a good place to invest your time, money, and but the most important thing is time. Like, it's 7 days, I get it, but every single day of the Nomad Summit is worth it.
And it's not just the weekend. So we have this 2-day conference on Saturday and Sunday. And then there is an entire week full of side events that also attract additional attendees that are not a part of the Nomad Summit weekend. So that just take part in particular ones of those side events. So what we had this year was it was in the end 56 of those side events, and they attracted an additional 500 people from the local community. So we had a 250 Nomad Summit attendees plus around 500 people that joined individual ones of the side events. And with the 2026 edition, as things are going right now, I'm pretty sure we'll have more than 100 of those side events. So we will keep you busy. Meaning of course, you don't need to attend each and every one of those side events. That's the beauty of it. It's side events. So you can cherry pick whatever is of most interest, of most value for you. And you can also host one yourself. So the side events work in a way that it is for the attendees of Nomad Summit, for ticket holders who want to address a certain topic, whether as hosting a workshop or just having people that are interested in a certain topic come together for a breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Like we had an SEO dinner, we had a LinkedIn workshop, we had all kind of events. I guess you attended some as well, Lazar.
Yeah.
What was your favorite side event?
My favorite side event was, I can't remember the name of the guy. I'm sorry. It was Luke, I guess, maybe, but he worked with Mr. Beast. And actually, I'm using the same techniques that he gave us that day to get new ideas for the content. So imagine the guy was holding, I think, two side events. I attended one of them, and it's like almost 1 year from that time. I'm still using the same tips and tricks for the content and getting the ideas that he told me that day. So thanks if he's watching this. Thank you. But yeah, that was my favorite one.
So Lazar, what's next for in your career and your attempts to become a nomad?
I would say tough question, to be honest, because I'm enjoying this life that I'm having right now, which is I have some goals in the future that I'm connecting the dots, how the time goes. And I'm not actually putting the pressure on myself to know in advance what I'm doing, but for sure I know that I will be in Vietnam in like 4 to 5 months. And then from there, I'll see how things goes. I'm like freestyling and easygoing person. So that will be my first start for the nomad journey.
So when you say Vietnam, is that all? Are you also one of those that go to Da Nang? So many people are going there.
Yes. Yes.
It's my plan too.
Let me tell you this. I went there for 2 weeks.
Yeah, I spent an entire month there this year, March, April.
That's the best time to be there, I think. But I spent 2 weeks at the worst time there, and I loved it. I enjoyed every minute of the Nang. It was raining every day. It was gray. I felt like I was in England, but I was in Da Nang. And it was amazing. Like, doesn't matter with the rain and everything. I went to all of the places that I can get to with a motorcycle, and it was amazing. Me and my friend, it was literally amazing. That's why I want to come back there, and then from there I want to visit the countries near Vietnam. But yeah, I'm one of the people that want to go there.
Well, it's my plan too. And Chris, in the beginning, you mentioned that you're flying to Bangkok soon. So am I. I'm doing that on Tuesday, and then by the end of next week, I'm probably going to take the train up to Chiang Mai and hang out there. So I guess in one of the very future episodes, we'll be sitting at the same table.
Then I highly recommend, a little pro tip here, if you also like trains and you want to get this night train up to Chiang Mai, here's my ticket. Get your ticket early. This night train has become super popular in the last years. And if you don't buy your ticket at least 2 weeks in advance, forget it. You won't get a sleeper place. You will get a seat. That's what I did last year. So I got just a third class ticket, which was still like a big leather seat, but without AC next to the window. And let's say I did not arrive in Chiang Mai as fresh and relaxed as I would in a sleeper. So that was my key learning. It's not as easy anymore as a couple of years ago where you could get a ticket for the same night. So if you haven't bought your ticket yet, Palle, hurry up to get a proper night train connection.
Oh, thank you so much. I will look at that immediately. And Lazar, maybe we'll see you in Vietnam and hang out some more there.
For sure.
Vietnam also has these night train connections.
Really?
I once took it from Ho Chi Minh City north to Da Nang, but you can go all the way to Hanoi. So there is this train connection. I mean, this is old trains, but if you get the sleeper cabin, that's really, really cool and a nice way to travel. I mean, the Vietnamese, they also have these fancy buses where you have like a sleeper cabin inside the bus. That's pretty cool as well, like super modern with screens and stuff. The train is more vintage, more old school. But I mean, I love train rides. I can't wait until my train ride tonight from Kyiv to Warsaw. So these are the things how I embrace slow travel and seeing the landscape passing by in front of the window. So Asia has some of those options as well.
Awesome.
I mean, I just want to say, like, we'll meet 100% because we're nomads and I'm aspiring digital nomad. So it's a matter of time when we meet at the same place. So can't wait for that. 100%.
That's awesome. And just before we let you go, I'm curious about seeing some of your work. Where can I go to see all the great stuff that you're doing?
So right now I only have my Serbian Instagram page, but it's at Lazar without R, Dimitrijevic. CC. It's like my last name. It's so hard to find.
Let's just say that you give us that link in writing, and we will make sure that it's in the show notes, and so people can go check it out. And even though it's in Serbian, I guess there are some visuals that we can see.
100%. I have a couple of videos in English, but soon I will launch a new page where it will be easier for you guys to just type it, and it will be level up with Lazar.
Okay.
Pretty cool. Yeah, I will also link the video that you produced with Lea and the Nomad Magazine in the show notes below. And then everyone, if you liked the story of Lazar and this opportunity, the Nomad Summit Scholarship is up right now. You find it on the Nomad Summit website, nomadsummit.com. The application closes on Sunday, the 23rd of November at 23:59 Thai time in the evening. So As you heard, Lazar, it's super easy to apply. We want to see a quick video of you. Just record less than 5 minutes talking into the camera why you are the one who should get this opportunity. Write up 2-3 sentences, some bullet points about yourself. And then we will review this with our amazing jury and come back to you very, very soon. And as I said, I'm working on getting a accommodation deal for that scholarship as well. But definitely it's a free ticket. It's the stage time, it's mentorship, and the exposure to this amazing community in Chiang Mai.
And maybe somebody like Lazar 12 months ago are thinking, well, I'm probably not going to win, but why not just shoot that video and shoot it off? Something good might come of it.
Yeah. So give, doesn't matter how many people are watching this, every one of you just apply it. Just apply for it and then see what happens. Like, you have nothing to lose and you have a lot to get.
If you want more inspiration for that, listen to episode 16. That's the one we recorded with Sue, the other winner of the scholarship who showed up in Chiang Mai. So she is a young solo traveling lady, born and raised in Canada with family history in Algeria. And her story is amazing as well. Episode 16, listen in.
Thank you so much. And with that, we come to an end of another Nomad Summit podcast. Make sure to read the show notes. And if you like this episode, share it with your friends, maybe somebody that could be a good candidate for the scholarship. Thank you so much. And good to see you all.
Bye-bye.
Hear you next week.
Produced by radioguru.co.uk.